Africa is angry at foundational Black Americans because they know what we're capable of. Here we have great materials, we can manufacture, we can do all that. We have resources in abundance, whereas in Africa, they don't have advanced materials, and their manufacturing industry is underdeveloped compared to all other nations. With that said, yes, they are trying to destiny swap, and they're going about it in a traditional manner. There's hierarchy that they're trying to partake in. They're making sure that they're prideful about it. Sit back, learn something. I don't need to learn anything. I've already researched you guys, and I've also written papers, and I was very much so accurate. I've already assessed your entire country. Africa needs foundational Black Americans because they know that we're capable of inventing and giving back in ways that they cannot, but that would mean a transfer of power on their end, and they're not willing to partake. They'd rather be prideful than to actually ask. And even when they come here to America, they're fed a bunch of lies.
Hey guys, welcome back. I hope the good Lord is protecting you, and thank you so much for tuning in. This episode is still about the South Africans and the Black Americans. So there is this Black American woman who went so far on the South Africans by claiming that the Africans don't like Black Americans, and she also did her research and found out that Africa is a country, not a continent. I don't know where she did that research, because Africa is a continent full of many countries, 54 countries. So I don't know which day Africa became a country. Again, she said that she reported the South Africans and want them get deported. I don't know to which country, because South Africans are in their country, or perhaps the South Africans who are in America are being reported to the ICE so that they can get deported. The Black Americans actually came for their own to rectify her.
They say beauty and brains, you have none. Let me inform you, Kenya is the first country in the world to invent mobile money transfer. Okay, number one. The earliest evidence of both mathematics and astronomy was found in Africa. A good example, my cousin's Adam's calendar in South Africa. And we all know where Congo comes from, Congo. And let's not forget, Africa has the oldest records of human technology achievements. So get your points and get your facts right. Okay? Actually, why am I even talking to somebody who's named after their slave master?
South Africans didn't start this fight. South Africans didn't start this war, this bullshit, this beef. It was Black Americans from New Orleans. Let's start there. South Africans found out that the Zulu parade existed, and they said, whoa, wait a minute, we don't like that. That culturally doesn't define us, and that's not who we are. So how about you change the name? All they asked for in the beginning was for there to be a name change. And the Black Americans from New Orleans said, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Why would we change the name? Why would we even advocate to change the name? We don't give a fuck if it's culturally insensitive. We're still going to go, and it's still going to happen, and you're just either going to have to deal with it or shut the fuck up. That's where it started. That's where the first stone was thrown. Now, if you can't accept that, I need you to go rewatch what the fuck happened 2 weeks ago. Now, all the Black Americans are talking about, oh yeah, South Americans started with us because, number one, we're Black, but we're not from New Orleans. Okay, but that still doesn't negate the fact that the festival is fucked up. The parade is fucked up. Okay? That's the problem. Let's address the problem in the room. They know that not every Black American is from Louisiana. Shut the fuck up. When y'all call Africa a goddamn country, please, okay? The problem is you threw the first punch and you didn't expect one to get thrown back. And now you have a black eye and you want to cry about it. Next time, just shut the fuck up, educate yourself, and maybe you wouldn't be in the fucking position that you're in right now.
Whew. People who are loud and wrong. Listen, I had to watch that to make sure that I wasn't being punked, because I was like, she didn't say that, but you did. And so now I hate jumping in Diaspora Wars because I don't like them. I think they're stupid. Some of the times when they come up, it's just kind of like, what's the point? Because, white supremacy is not going to care where we're from. They're going to care about us being Black. But, don't hate on me, right? For those who may see this, I am Black. I'm American, but I happen to be Ugandan American. My father is from Uganda, East Africa, and that sort of stuff. So a couple questions that I have to ask for this original person. Who are we talking about? Africa is a continent, not a country. If you're talking about South Africa, you need to say it's South Africa. There's a lot of countries and a lot of languages and a lot of different people. And listen, we just want to do that. But the thing that I want to point out to you is that you're talking about destiny swapping and manufacturing and that sort of stuff. And I want to kind of put this out there for you so that you know that America, we are way behind. Like, we are super behind, right? So, like, for instance, you know, you're talking about, oh, they don't have that stuff. Most of our chocolate comes from Ghana. So, like, Nestle, all those places, even though that's a European country, they get their chocolate from them. The chocolate is manufactured. It's grown and de-seeded and all that other stuff, and it's manufactured, and it goes to all their little companies and that sort of stuff, all their subsidiaries. For our phones to work, for our laptops to work, for anything to work with a battery, you need lithium, you need cobalt, you need a lot of stuff. In the United States, where's your cobalt mines in the United States? I just want to know. Is it in Wyoming? Is it in Kansas? You know, tell me. Make it make sense to me. Because it doesn't. I think that before I get understanding, like, there's this huge divide in communication when it comes to us as a whole in the diaspora internationally. But when you say that Africans, I need to know which Africans you're talking about, because I know for a fact that there are a lot of Africans from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Burkina Faso, from Liberia, from Senegal, from Morocco, from Egypt, from Uganda, from Kenya, from Ethiopia, from Eritrea, from Djibouti, from South Sudan, from the Central African Republic, from the DRC, all that stuff, who are right now more concerned about the safety of Black people as a whole, because they got people here. Now, I went through a rabbit hole and went through your profile, and I noticed a lot of problematic stuff you were saying. Like talking about you're going to call ICE on folks. You're going to call ICE on actual American kids who are products of relationships between immigrants and Black Americans, or foundational Black Americans, whatever that bullshit is. It's so funny. It's disappointing. And that sort of stuff. And on top of that, it's just like, well, I did the research. Okay, cool. Show us the proof. Show us where you got your research. When's the last time that America was this manufacturing powerhouse? Where you know, the goods of all the stuff? If the continent of Africa is such a horrible manufacturing place, why are the Chinese and the Russians down there all the time doing trade deals with them and negotiating with them? Just a thought, right? Negotiating with all these countries. Burkina Faso produces gold. So much gold that they produce it for the reserves for France. And now, after they kicked all the gold miners and the companies out of Burkina Faso, France wants to renegotiate, and Burkina Faso said, give us back all of our gold. I make it make sense to me. We are in a whole situation right now, marching through authoritarianism, and they're not going to care what country none of us are from, because they're going to look at us and see that we are Black, and they're going to torture us. And you are sitting here having these whatever conversations, these arguments that are just very silly and petty for no reason. And then saying just off the wall stuff. For what?
South Africans thought it was wise to get on this internet, start doxing, making threats of rape, making threats of unaliving. And now when I post the information to the government entities that you can report them to, then they can start getting deported. Now their asses is, oh, can we just stop? Why? I told you guys I was going to get ugly. If you guys kept on going, I was going to keep going. Worse than what? The Energizer Bunny. I said that. Bitch, you can take it to hell. Bitch, I can dwell in hell, sit up there and give the devil a high five while simultaneously praising God. Do you understand that? I live in hell, happily. Y'all play with the wrong ones. Never in my entire life did I ever know that Black Americans were this fucking special. And I'm talking about this is something that we don't even discuss enough, honey. Our ancestors decided to have a moral high ground and intelligence that superseded all else. Even when they were being beaten and broken, they decided to pass that down to us, y'all. I've been in the hood. I've been around gangs my entire life. And the way that y'all have been so fucking protective of me, no matter where I went. No matter where I went, I was always loved. I was always accepted. And even when I was wrong, Black Americans decided, I'm going to tell you the truth. I do not hate you. I love you anyways. Even when I go out there in public, you guys have fed me so much fucking love. It reminds me of the love that I had from my grandmother, from my father. In these past few days, I now have gained a new sense of love and pride, and we always try to seek outside of our culture, thinking that the men will be better, this will be better. Baby, I know that y'all don't want to believe it because we always strive for fucking excellence. We strive for perfection. It's in our DNA. But I promise you, baby, we are the fucking blueprint, bro. In so many different ways. Can you think about the fact that our ancestors, even against all odds, even when they were dehumanized, said that I'm going to pass down love and knowledge to my bloodline that can't be broken? That's a big fucking deal. That's a big deal, y'all. The significance of what they went through and how they poured into us constantly when they had nothing. When they had nothing, you guys, we're able to have discussions to make sure that we protect our babies. During Christmas time, we're protecting them against predatory family members. That is a huge fucking deal. Nobody else is doing that. No one else is doing it. Everybody else is justifying why they are harming the children. We're not ignorant. We're not stupid. We always strive for fucking Black perfection, bro. In this lifetime, in the next lifetime, in the next lifetime, in a different entity, no matter the body, I choose to fucking be Black. I want to be Black for the rest of duration of time, bro. We have something that has transcended beyond time and space. That's why they're coming for us. They're scared to change. They don't want that change. And Black Americans, if we take the moral high ground, everybody else is going to have to do it. They're going to be forced to look at themselves. And that's what they're afraid of. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Well done.
It's a high time we end this war that is ongoing. We are all Black people, and the more we continue fighting, the more oppressors gets happy each and every time. Because right now, there is no party willing to bend low. All parties are high. The South Africans are saying this, the Black Americans are saying this, and they claiming that all of them own the Zulu culture. So that one aside, this Black American woman, after claiming that Africa is a poor country, because anytime we mention Africa or anytime you hear the word Africa, whatever comes to your mind that is being shown on the media is that Africa is a poor country, Africa is full of diseases, Africans are suffering. This is what the media is showing, but right now, African youths are woke. So this woman claimed that Africa has no resources. And yet, we have a lot of resources, we have a lot of minerals, to a point that now they want to eliminate Ibrahim Traore because of the resources we have in Africa, the gold we have in Burkina Faso. So, after this woman claimed all this, she started playing victim. Then she's the one who broke down on the social media, claiming that the South Africans are attacking her. And you know, this Zulu parade is kinda uniting Africans together. Then also the issue of Ibrahim Traore is also uniting Africans together. And I'm so glad seeing my brothers and sisters in diaspora joining hands together to unite Africans, to unite together, to help fight the oppressors who want to eliminate Ibrahim Traore, because we want the new Africa. That's why I started by saying that we are all black people. If we continue fighting, there is no revolution that is going to take place, because our oppressors will overtake us. They will know all the tactics that they can use to overtake us. So we should all stop this. Let's accept that it happened. Yes, the Zulu parade that happened in the New Orleans wasn't good. Like, the costumes they used wasn't good. Though the parade was good, but the costumes, that's where the South Africans drew the line, because it was appropriation of the culture. So the black Americans in the New Orleans should just accept the fact that there was culture appropriation, then we end this fight, because I'm not seeing it ending anytime soon. We are all black people. Let us love each other. Let's be together. We have the same skin color. There are so many things happening in Africa, even in diaspora, to the black people. We are not living in a better world. So if we can love each other, if we can stand up for each other, then even the oppressors will be so scared of getting closer to us, you know? So guys, if you are a black American watching this video, if you are a South African watching this video, if you are an African watching this video, please, unity is the most important thing. We are brothers and sisters. Let's not fight. And the fact that we have white South Africans, I've also seen some of them standing with South Africans. I've even seen some of the white people in diaspora standing with Africans to fight all the oppression that is taking place, because they love Ibrahim Traore. Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this. How do you feel about this online war that is still ongoing? So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, kindly subscribe. Until next time, see you.